Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And a lot of you had been asking in recent days, out of the deal, what actual Spectrum assets is T-Mobile getting? So I just did a brief search real quick. I know it was announced. There's a better, more detailed explanation on the, I think, US Cellular PDF, but I couldn't track that one right now. Maybe I'll look for that one at a later time. But right now, just to give you guys a sense, and I mean, it's kind of crazy how much spectrum T-Mobile is actually able to add together, right? Because they just keep buying more and more and more assets. So in the deal that's already been approved, T-Mobile is getting, just so you guys have an understanding, in the markets, in the maps that I showed, T-Mobile is getting additional 600. They're getting additional 700. They're getting additional 2.5. They're getting additional AWS. And they're getting additional PCS. Now, I will say, I know in the AT&T speculation video, I said in that video that AT&T would make a big, huge chess move with if they buy Dish, right? Because that's clearly hasn't happened or hasn't even been announced. But man, the more I think about it, I mean, T-Mobile is trying to checkmate everyone. I mean, just look at how much spectrum they're able to load up. I mean, additional 600, 700, 2.5, AWS, PCS in those markets where they already had a great existing spectrum portfolio. They're just able to add more and more and more. And of course, AT&T and Verizon, they get some spectrum as well. AT&T is going after DoD and 700. And then Verizon, it involves 850, AWS, and PCS, right? But to begin with, from the beginning, T-Mobile had more AWS and PCS to begin with because of Sprint. So with this purchase, as an example, Verizon may only be getting to the bandwidth on AWS and PCS that T-Mobile had prior to Sprint. Right now, T-Mobile got more PCS with, well, not more PCS. Yes, more PCS actually, because Sprint didn't have AWS. T-Mobile got more PCS with the Sprint merger, and now they're getting even more AWS and PCS with this US Cellular deal. So T-Mobile just stacking it up. They're just stacking it up. So, and T-Mobile's not hearing no. They continue to play it smart. They pick the right time to strike, and it continues to work. Right? They know exactly, okay, this is a administration that favors this. Let's go ahead and get this. And T-Mobile's in a great position right now financially to make these types of deals happen. So it's definitely a very interesting time to keep an eye out for T-Mobile. I mean, if they do one or two more deals, I mean, they're gonna really pull a big checkmate. And you know, it could possibly be C Spire. Some of you have commented a carrier in Alaska that they could purchase and do deals with. There might be several others, right? Other smaller players that are out there. But as long as it's to improve the coverage and extend the range, and if they can get some spectrum in that as well, I think T-Mobile's fine with it, right? If they really still want to go after something like that, right? I mean, they might say they're fine and comfortable on wireless, and now they go after fiber and then any other spectrum auction that comes up in the future, right? Quite possible. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Again, T-Mobile got additional 600, additional 700, additional 2.5, additional AWS, additional PCS. So that's the deal that T-Mobile was able to get approved across the finish line. Now we're just waiting on the close, which is expected August 1st, and then the integration starts, and all that spectrum is going to be put to use right away, right? There's already existing T-Mobile footprint inside those markets, and then they integrate, and then that's it. So let me know your thoughts. Like, share, subscribe. See you in the next one. Peace.